What is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we technically started the chapter, but we were surprised with our first paralogue, so we went ahead and did that. So we got the little bit of chapter intro in that one, but I did withhold a pretty big update. You know, normally we do a map and then we get a little extra story. So far they've just they almost felt like mini supports with Claude. This one, way more topical, so I held it for this episode, which I will put here. All
Your
right.
Excellency, I have a report concerning the movements of the Alliance
Oh my
army.
god. You look so angry. Are you okay?
Go on.
Your eyebrow... Okay, I thought that was like... His eyebrows literally... Bro?
Enemy troops throughout the Alliance have marched south and are now gathering on the north side of the Great Bridge of Murden. The scale of their force is much larger than what would be expected of a defensive operation.
So it's come to this, has it? Who would have imagined that the Alliance would dare threaten my territory?
What do we do? Should we ask Edelgard to send reinforcements?
No. This isn't worth troubling Her Majesty over.
Are you sure? We lost an awful lot of soldiers when we were defeated at the bridge.
The main force of Her Majesty's army has been sent to the Kingdom front. It would be more trouble than it's worth to call them back. Besides, you remember that mercenary company that performed so well before? They're back with us.
Of course they are.
You mean the one run by that Jeralt guy? I gotta admit, they do seem to know their stuff.
In addition, we can expect reinforcements from that meddlesome ox woman. That should round out our numbers.
Familiar, but I'm not 100% sure I know who that is.
Well, when you put it like that, maybe we really can handle this. So what's next? We gonna crush him with a head-on attack?
Hold on, Ox. Expect reinforcements. Is that Constance?
We'll meet the Alliance army at Gronder Field. The area once used to
Gronder
stage the Battle of
Field.
the Eagle and Lion will serve well.
Uh-huh.
After all, it has already been trampled beyond use, and I doubt the enemy will go out of their way to burn our fields, given that they plan on seizing them.
I bet Holst will be part of the invasion force. He's the one who fought back all those Almiran armies. I've been dying to take him on.
You'll do no such thing. I'm going to face him myself.
But why? How do you know I can't take him if you won't even let me try?
The fact that you don't know only proves you're not ready to face an opponent like him. Besides, Holst is hardly the only foe we need to focus on. I doubt Count Gloucester was acting alone when he devastated the Imperial army. I'm sure the Alliance's leader, Claude, hatched that scheme. We need to be wary of him.
Claude, huh? Yeah, he did seem like a pretty crafty guy.
Tactics like that may work for some, but don't expect our house to come up with schemes of our own. We'll see through the enemy's tricks, and then quash them with our might.
All right, we're gonna crush their flimsy ploys with some good old-fashioned brawling. Let's do it!
I was like,
General
too
Navarre,
smart for
our
us.
troops are
Let's
completely
just
exhausted.
smash. What
Everyone's
is your
starving and
hat?
We're running out of water.
Bro. What are you wearing? Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to need you to bear it a little longer. If we don't ration our provisions, we won't have enough for the way back.
We didn't bring enough supplies for the journey back? What is Prince Shahid thinking?
I'm sure the only thing he's focused on is that fantasy of his, where he earns enough renown to secure his succession to the throne. He's so convinced he'll sup on the spoils of victory. He hasn't even bothered to prepare for defeat.
Well, that explains it then. I sure hope this battle ends the way the prince wants it to.
You and me both. If we win, great. But if we stumble here, we're as good as dead.
Why is His Majesty letting Prince Shahid do as he pleases?
His Majesty hasn't been himself since Prince Khalid disappeared. Khalid was always his favorite, you know.
Huh.
Nadir, the next batch of reinforcements will be arriving shortly. A force of elite troops, courtesy of my uncle. Rejoice!
His Majesty. Okay, they're not talking about Prince Shahid, right? When they say His Majesty. Like, Shahid sucks. I miss Khalid. At least that's how I think it's meant to be interpreted. Or he's actually saying Shahid went off the deep end because Khalid disappeared. So he wasn't always like this. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, even more reinforcements?
The size of the army is what decides most battles. And with me in command, it should be nigh impossible for an army of this size to lose.
Well, actually, advantageous terrain may be more important.
We can continue this later. March out to greet the new arrivals and get them into formation. I will go rally them afterwards.
If only we could feast on lofty speeches. Then we'd eat like kings.
An army this size limits the tactics we can use. They're going to think we're just a horde of barbarians. This is no fun at all. If only you were here, kiddo.
Okay. All right. So, geared up to take out Caspar and his dad. His dad looks terrifying. But before that, because that's kind of all we have left. Last episode, you know, we did the paralog. I did not get the S rank, but I did go through, actually S ranked everything in the past while I was at it. But it took us a hot minute, but I did go ahead and get the, how do I see battalions? There we go. Get the S rank on it, but it's A rank, and no one I have has A rank in authority. I don't know how authority level is. It mostly seems like authority level is tied directly to the class progression. Like, I'm at grappler, so I'm at B, but I think I need master classes to get A, so it's not useful for us right now, but it's there. It's waiting. But speaking of things that are waiting, all these supports, we have another block to go through, so we're gonna do all these, and then we're gonna jump into the chapter. And if it's long enough, I'll probably have a skip, but let's get into it. Shez and Hilda C.
Hey, still alive?
Think it'd be pretty obvious if I wasn't. But yes, I'm back and all in one piece.
Metaphorically dead. Mentally dead.
Well, that's a relief. However, I noticed your approach to battle hasn't changed one bit. You still charge to the front and dive right into the thick of it.
I was trying to be careful, but I guess it didn't really work.
Well, you are some kind of master soldier, right?
You're
I'm
right.
starting to think you might not get yourself killed after all.
Huh. So now you approve of my approach? Why the change of heart?
I realized that taking the lead and fighting at the front is exactly what my brother does.
True. And they say Holst is the bravest commander in all of Leicester.
Usually the commanders stay in the back so they can see the whole battlefield and give orders. But not my brother. Honestly, he can't stand being back there. He has to be leading the charge. That's why I used to worry myself sick every time he went off to battle.
I mean, he's good at it, so like, why not?
But at some point, I'm not sure when, I became convinced that my brother would never die.
What made you think that?
I'm not sure. But it's not like there's anyone out there who can beat him, right?
Hopefully.
When I realized that, it just seemed like a waste of time to worry about him so much.
If anything, you should be pitying the chumps on the other side.
Precisely. And then I realized it's the same with you. You're just like my brother.
It's an honor to be put in the same category as Holst.
Now I know I'm wasting my time worrying about you. And it's not like I can stop you anyway.
They are. Funny she says that because they're currently both sword masters and both have almost exactly the same abilities right now. I actually will show that here in a second.
I actually hope you keep doing what you do so I can take it easy in the back.
That's the plan. But I'm pretty sure I've seen you fighting up front with me recently. You even seem to be enjoying yourself.
Oh yes, Fortress Knight Hilda goes hard.
Me? Enjoying myself? Please. If I'm fighting at the front, it's because I have no other choice. The whole time I'm fighting, I'm wishing I could be cheering everyone on from the sidelines instead. You know, yelling stuff like, smash 'em good, and yeah, use those muscles! That would really inspire our troops, right? And remember, this is me we're talking about.
Yep, super inspiring.
Sure, you could motivate anyone.
I know, right? Next time, I'll cheer for you too. You'll see how inspiring it can be.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep an ear out.
Also, I think, okay, I said that was B, or C, that was B actually. I guess reading it wrong. But okay, real quick. Unit info. Is a killing edge plus 10 with sword prowess, boost critical, death blow, and apex sword, which is apex sword is sword crit, increased crit, stun gauge longer, more sword damage. We go down to Holst. Specifically, mercenary sword crit, more sword crit, more crit, and sword damage. So, and the weapons, even the combat art, see his wind sweep and flash strike. He has a 95 might weapon, where Shez currently has an 85 might weapon with boost crit because it's a crit edge. Still fire sweep, but then it's fancy shadow blade because he's Shez. But yeah, they're very, very similar right now, so it's kind of funny that Hilda says that. But anyway, Ignatz.
Looks like he's at it again. How's the book, Ignatz?
Ah! Could you please not surprise me like that?
Sorry. So, you got more books, huh? They look expensive.
They were tucked away in my family's storeroom. I had my brother send them to me. We're a merchant family. All the books here are technically meant to be for sale, but they've gone unsold for years now, so he sent them, without telling my father.
Ask about Ignatz's father.
I take it your old man is pretty strict?
Not exactly, but he does take his business very, very seriously. My father is quite set in his ways. At least my brother is easy to talk to, and he listens to even my strangest requests. I wonder if he feels sorry for me since I became a knight for our family's benefit.
So, you didn't really want to do it then?
Well, no, that's not... I did it because I wanted to help them. Now that I'm a knight for House Gloucester, I've been able to make a lot more connections with the nobility. If I use that to help my family's business, then I'm perfectly happy with where I am.
If you say so. What kind of books did you borrow?
A bunch of travel journals and collections of letters from far-off places. No matter how painful life may be, it all fades away when I read these books and imagine myself traveling.
Wait, did you just say painful? I knew you weren't happy. What you really want to do is travel around and paint all the scenery you like, don't you?
What? How do you know that?
He played Three Houses too.
You're not exactly hiding it. You've got books on painting techniques, preparing pigments, and all that kind of stuff right here.
Oh, well, there it is.
Yes. The truth is, I love painting. I know the world holds all these wondrous sights that I can't even begin to imagine. If only I could see them for myself and capture them on canvas. I used to dream of doing that. But things are different now, you know? I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I want to do my part to shape Fódlan's future. It's my responsibility as much as anyone else's. That conviction has only grown with every battle. Ah, that must have sounded so arrogant. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
All right. If you're gonna make it that clear you don't regret your choice, then I'll stop pestering you. But this war is gonna end one day. Why not keep your dreams alive for when it does?
Maybe I will.
Hell yeah, best of both. Okay, and speaking of Holst, there we go.
Hey, Holst. You here to train?
That's right. I was just about to get started, in fact.
Perfect. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. I was only planning on honing the fundamentals, mind you.
Oh, I was actually hoping we could spar a little. I've heard stories about you for as long as I can remember. People say you're the mightiest warrior in all of Leicester, so I thought this would be a good chance to learn a little something about your strength.
I'm afraid you'd likely learn little from such a bout.
What? Why not?
I can't go all out against an ally. When I spar, I have to take care not to kill my partner, unlike in a real fight.
Okay.
I can live with a few broken bones. Just show me what you've got.
If I do, broken bones will be the least of your worries. I'm well aware of your strength. I'd be in for a world of trouble myself if I held anything back.
So, is there anything I can do to convince you?
If you're that insistent about it, I suppose there is one thing that would change my mind.
Oh? Making a move on Hilda?
You mean if I made a move on Hilda?
Now why would I want to kill you for that? Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, a very convincing face. Yeah.
But no, that's not what I meant. The only way you'll experience my full might is if you face me as an enemy. After all, there's no greater teacher than the battlefield. The vast majority of what I've learned didn't come from lectures or drills. It came from dancing with death, time and again in the heat of battle. So, what do you say, friend? Care to team up with the enemy and pit your steel against mine?
Maybe someday.
I'll think about it.
Oh, so you'd actually consider it. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. You have to keep your options open.
Anyway, for now I can settle for honing the fundamentals alongside an ally.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Okay. Like Bone Cruncher Holst over here. Jesus. What are those locks? Are those just... I have enough points to get the next support, but not the story progression? That's what I'm assuming. Okay. Claude and Raphael. They only have one together? They're the same house. Man.
That's a tasty looking roast you've got there, Claude. Where'd you get it?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I nabbed it from the base we took over the other day. No big deal. Plus, it's about to go bad, so there's no point in trying to ration it out to the troops. Meaning?
You're giving it to me! Oh, yes!
Hold on there, big guy. Nobody can eat all of this alone, not even you. I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together. Want to help me cook it?
You bet I do! Might mean my stomach goes a little emptier, but feasting with the whole team adds a spice like no other. Just leave the rest to me. I'll kick this meat party off in style.
Not meat party.
Hey, make sure you take it to the mess hall. Is he even listening to me? Wow, this looks incredible. Color me impressed, Raphael.
Well, you said it was about to go bad, right? I had to grill it up as quick as I could.
I mean, it wasn't going bad in a matter of minutes, but this is a huge help. Thanks. Weird. It felt like that was more than we could ever finish, but just mention food to the crew and it's gone in an instant.
Too bad, too. I was thinking I could split any leftovers we had with Maya and my grandpa.
Doesn't it take days to get here from where they are? It would definitely have started rotting by then. Besides, this isn't really the chapter in history you want an old man and a child going out for a stroll.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Still, I hope that day comes soon.
Huh?
A time when we can invite your grandfather and sister over for banquets whenever we want. A time when it's not so dangerous for them to travel. Not that any of that'll be possible so long as this war keeps dragging on.
That's it, Claude! That's it!
Whoa! What's all the yelling for?
This meal was amazing, yeah. But a little voice in the back of my mind kept saying something was missing. And now I know what it is! Once the land's at peace again, we're gonna have a huge party! With Maya, and my grandpa, and everyone! After all, you can't savor a meal if you've got thoughts of war rolling around in your head.
Yeah, I think you're right. A banquet we can throw in peacetime is far better than one we have to put on hold due to the conflict. But in order to make that dream a reality, we'll need to create a future where the wild animals share their game instead of fighting over it.
Game? As in game meat? You have more?
Sorry, just a metaphor for the eagles and lions, always at each other's throats. As for us deer, we're content with leaves. But where should we forage next?
Okay, that was incredibly cheesy and more of like what I mentioned with Raphael last episode. All right, poor guy. More Hilda and more Raphael.
How you feeling, Raphael? Everything healing up?
Hey, Hilda. Yeah, I'm fine. This is nothing.
Well, that's good to hear. Still, don't go pushing yourself too hard, okay?
You know it. Thanks for looking out for me.
You really were incredible out there today, you know? I mean, even if you did get sort of reckless at times, it kind of reminded me of my brother, actually.
What? Holst? Well, I sure appreciate you saying so, but I'm nothing compared to that guy. He's strong as an ox, a master of every single weapon, and has muscles bulging out of his other muscles. His workout routine must be the stuff of legend. I'd give anything to be like him.
Yeah, he trains literally all the time. It's no surprise the two of you get along like a house on fire.
I also appreciate how much he values his family.
Yeah? Because I sure don't.
Aw, don't say that. He's just being a good big brother who's looking out for his little sis. In fact, the last time we met up, we had a great time swapping stories about our sisters.
Wait, so you were talking about me? I really hope he didn't say anything weird.
It wasn't weird at all. We were just chatting about how cute our sisters look when they sleep.
That's pretty weird.
See, when she was little, my sis couldn't fall asleep unless I tucked her in, and we had a nice chat. And at some point, while we were talking, whoosh, out like a candle. It was adorable. Then Holst told stories about when you were little. Said you whined a lot.
Stop, stop, stop! I'm not interested in stories about myself, and especially not stories like that. This is all unbelievably embarrassing. So let's just bury the whole conversation in the world's deepest hole and pretend it never happened.
It's not embarrassing. It's nice. Anyway, I eventually told Holst how sad and lonely I was to be living apart from my sister now. And he said he's sad he never gets to work with you, even though you're in the same army. And we ended the conversation by promising to always keep our sisters safe, no matter what.
You promised each other? Oh, I swear my brother is always like this. What if he gets even more overprotective now that he has you for a big brother buddy?
Holst is overprotective? Oh, I never got that impression.
Yeah, no, whatever could you mean?
Well, he's better than he used to be. I mean, at least I don't have to send him constant letters now. Still, according to what Balti told me, Holst apparently said, and I quote, "I will be the one to decide if her future husband is good enough."
That's so funny. My sister's gonna call the shots on who I marry, too. She told me so.
Wow, our situations could not be more different.
All right. Let's see. Oh, there's even more Raphael. Might as well. Oh, Raphael and Ignatz. Okay. Oh, and Lorenz. Hey, Raphael has like no friends. No one wants to talk to him, man. Claude doesn't want to talk to him. Hilda, like that was the end for Hilda. Marianne barely wants to talk to him. Holst doesn't really even want to. Oh no, Holst doesn't even have a C support. Lorenz only has one. Man.
Raphael, pardon my interrupting your fleeting moment of repose.
Oh, hey Lorenz. You need something?
I do, in fact. To tell the truth, I recently learned how you and your family founded an inn once you returned to your hometown. Yet, you still chose to leave them behind and risk your life and livelihood fighting in this brutal war. I must ask the reason why.
Why? Well, to keep my family safe, of course.
I struggle to follow your reasoning. Would then it not be more prudent to remain by their side?
That's what I thought at first, too. But just being there with them wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I can protect everyone day to day if I'm back keeping watch at the inn. But if me joining the fight on the front lines means we bring peace back to the world, they'd never have to worry another day in their lives. So sure, it's tough being away from Maya through all this. But it'll be worth it in the end. I know it.
I see. Your thinking is correct in part, but it is in part mistaken as well. Staying at the inn to protect your family will not provide them the security you so desperately desire. So long as this war continues to heave along, your establishment will always remain at risk of being consumed by the flames of combat. But you are a commoner, and it is our duty as nobles to protect the ordinary citizens of our territories. There should be no need for one who is not with the military to leave their family and join the war effort. Such tasks are meant to be handled by the nobility. In other words, you should be leaving the defense of your lands to me and my subordinates.
Were you really that worried about me being here? Oh, thanks. But this was my choice. I'll be fine.
No, that is not what I meant, in the slightest. I speak of the obligation we in the nobility have to our people. The weight of war should fall on our very shoulders, while the common folk in our charge should focus on maintaining their livelihoods.
Okay, but I'm still gonna fight no matter what. The toughest people are the ones who should be leading the charge, right?
What I mean is, you're not listening to a word I say, are you?
You don't think I've got what it takes, huh? I got it. Let's compete to see who's stronger.
I mean, given both your current classes, I think you'd lose that one, bub.
Pardon? You want a competition?
You betcha. It's the perfect way to find out who's got the real arm muscles around here. There's a bunch of boxes that need to get moved over at the training grounds. Want to see who can carry the most? If I win, you'll have to promise to be totally cool with letting me fight.
No, I must decline. By that token, you will only end up proving your point.
So you do think I'm strong?
Do not misunderstand my intentions. You and I are on completely different pages on this matter. We are practically in two separate genres. But someone like him would undoubtedly prove useful in the heat of battle. But...
hello? Whatever. I'm gonna go grab those boxes myself. My muscles are aching for a little workout.
And that's that. Okay. Raphael and Ignatz.
Hey there, Ignatz.
Oh, Raphael!
I've been looking all over for you. Got a minute to chat?
Of course. With all the battles lately, we've barely had any time to sit down and rest.
Right? It feels like I don't even see you anymore. And I definitely don't have enough time to show off my muscles.
Glad to see you haven't changed at all these past 2 years. The Officers' Academy shut down so suddenly. I scarcely would have imagined we'd all end up back together as part of an army.
Same here. Oh, and I could hardly believe my ears when I found out you signed up to be a knight over with Lorenz.
To be honest, I had nowhere else to turn. I owe a great debt to him and his generosity.
Gotcha. He's not such a bad guy, that Lorenz.
I agree. Tell me, Raphael, how have you been holding up these past 2 years? I hear your family opened an inn.
Oh yeah, me, my grandpa, and Maya. Business is going pretty great if you ask me.
That's wonderful. And how is Maya?
She's as sunny as always. That reminds me, she was pretty worried about you. I better write her a letter and tell her you're okay. I'm sure she wants to see you. Bet you're feeling the same way, huh?
Of course, I'd love to come and... That is, I should write her a letter.
What's wrong?
Life never works out the way you want, does it?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking back to my childhood. Back then, I felt like I had the power to do whatever I wanted.
What do you mean? I still feel like that now.
You do?
Sure. I know I joined the Officers' Academy to be a knight, but that option's off the table. But look at me now. I might not be a knight, but I'm fighting in a war as if I was. All you've got to do is put your mind to it, and you can do anything you want. Trust me.
If you believe you're the knight, you are the knight. Uh-huh.
Yes. I think you're right.
Okay. You know, okay, more Raphael supports, he's not as bad, but like in the story, like main story, he is just so one note. They did him dirty. More Lorenz and Leonie. I'm sure this will go great.
Phew. Guess that's good enough for today.
Leonie, I should have known it was you making all this racket so deep into the night.
Oh, hey, Lorenz.
Yeah, I usually get an extra session or two in by myself after everyone else finishes their drills. A good mercenary is always ready for battle, you know. There's no telling when one might break out.
So even your mind is as sharp as a blade. Come to think of it, I was relieved to hear you had become a mercenary. And yet, pangs of guilt clawed at my heart.
Huh? Why? What's that got to do with you?
Quite a bit, if I may be frank. Your home, Son, sits nestled firmly within House Gloucester territory. Embarrassing as it may be to admit, I hadn't entirely realized that fact when we began at the Officers' Academy. But once the school shut down, I began to wonder what became of the students who hailed from our lands. I couldn't help but investigate further.
Uh-huh. And that's when you found out where I was from? What I'd been through?
Yes. As the heir to House Gloucester, it is my natural-born duty to concern myself with the well-being of my citizens. It must have been difficult indeed, scrounging up the funds required to attend Garrick Mock. I would hate for someone who has already been through so much to suffer any further hardship.
Well, some of the money we paid the church got back to us when the academy closed, at least. That's pretty much it. Not an ounce of help finding a job. And definitely nothing from the Count. So I started training, sharpening my skills as a mercenary. The rest was luck.
I am truly sorry, Leonie. Allow me to apologize personally, both as your former classmate and as a noble in my father's stead.
Stop that. It's not your fault. I chose to leave my village. I'm the one who decided to try and make it on my own. And I would have been protected by the nobility if I'd stayed in the village, right? But that's not the path I picked. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if more commoners start making decisions for themselves someday.
You mean to say the nobility will become obsolete?
That's not what I said. There are plenty of people out there who still depend on you for protection. That's not gonna change. At the same time, I don't think you could keep every commoner safe even if you wanted to. The time we're living through is proof enough of that. So I'm sure you'll get plenty more people who make the exact same choice I did. Probably not for a while, though.
An era of change at the heart of the nobility. Commoners that are no longer content with just being commoners.
Dang, that was a C. That was really good. I fully expected Lorenz to piss off Leonie and then she walk away. Okay. Oh, they're Lorenz and Balthus. Oh boy.
Hey, just the guy I wanted to see.
Ah, Balthus. Do you need me?
Yep. Got some hush-hush stuff I want to talk to you about. So let's go somewhere private.
Goodness, whatever could it be? It must be serious if we need to discuss it in a private setting.
So, what do you know about the Claude investigation?
I fear I have no idea what you are talking about. Did this request come from my father, perchance?
Yeah, I figured you might be in the dark.
Indeed, this is the first I have heard of it. Though I believe he may have spoken to me once regarding something similar. Still, I am surprised he would ask such a thing of you. Also, how do you even know my father?
You know I've borrowed a lot of money from all kinds of folks, right? Well, your pops is on that list. I'm as broke as can be, so he put me to work to pay it back. That's how I ended up looking into Claude. I think that was around the time I decided to hide under Garrick Mock.
I am relieved to hear you know him for surprisingly normal reasons.
Okay, the debt part is surprisingly normal, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Still, I wonder why my father would lend money to a base mercenary such as yourself.
Just gonna ignore that last part, huh? Now I know where the phrase like father like son comes from. Anyway, I'll answer your question. I may not look it, but I actually used to be a noble.
You, a noble? Pray, keep your jests in check, sir.
No joke. The full name's Balthus von Albrecht. I'm surprised you didn't know. Claude and Hilda both did.
Does this mean you have connections with Lord Holst?
Yeah, we're old buddies. I was the heir to my house too, so we got to see each other a lot.
An heir? Goodness me, I apologize for my ignorance. To think a boorish man so lacking in honor and grace would be a noble.
Hey, easy. I'll have you know I was actually the lord of the house. It wasn't till after I inherited the title that I left.
Such a thought staggers the imagination, but I will accept it for the time being. And I feel I now understand your relationship to my father.
You just sort of say whatever pops into your head, don't you? Still, you better think twice about that brutal honesty of yours. Especially since you're the Count now.
You may be right. Thank you for the counsel.
Like, talk shit, get hit. Hits even harder whenever you have the power. Let's see, Leonie and... Okay, yeah, Linhardt. So I have started to get some things with Linhardt. I don't know how... Well, let me check him specifically. So Hilda and Leonie, that's it. Oh, okay.
I'm not certain this market is worth my time, although the variety of sellers and goods is at least moderately impressive.
Hey there, Linhardt. It's not every day I see you out shopping.
Oh, I thought I might happen across some good finds. And what brings you here, Leonie?
Same. This is the best place to get affordable daily necessities and hunting equipment and the like.
I myself am looking for items that might prove useful to my research, but alas, I have come up empty.
Yeah, but the best finds usually don't jump right out at you. You gotta dig a little, you know? How about this? You keep looking, and I'll pitch in and help look at the same time.
No, I've had enough for today. I'm so tired.
You never change, Linhardt, and I mean never. Well, I'm going to be here for a while, so if I find anything I think you might want, I'll grab it. Ooh, that looks interesting.
But how will you know what I want when I haven't... Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Hey, Linhardt, I found something
Oh, it's
good.
not done.
Wait, I thought you were gonna take a nap.
I was about to say, that was a pretty, like, nothing support.
It would have been rude to make you look while I enjoyed a moment of repose. So I decided to see if I could find anything you might enjoy.
Wait, is that a mask?
An owl mask?
Indeed.
That's sick.
It's an animal mask you wear like so.
Okay, that looks just like the real thing, which makes it amazing on you.
Is it really that amusing? I thought you could wear it hunting and confuse your prey into thinking you were one of their own kind.
I don't know that it works that way, but I like the thought.
Yeah, I could probably. No, stop! My stomach!
This wasn't quite the reaction I envisioned, but I suppose you're finding it amusing is good enough in and of itself.
Sorry. I'll take it hunting with me next time I go, I promise. Although I'll probably burst out laughing and scare off all the animals.
And what did you find for me?
Oh, right! Check this out! Ta-da! At first I just thought it was a weird-looking statue, but apparently it's really old.
Ah, I see. Yes, well, thank you.
That's the same as, oh, an avocado. Thanks.
Something about your reaction isn't sitting right. Is it not actually a good find?
That I cannot tell without further investigation. But there's no denying it is a curious little thing. In any event, judging from its appearance...
Okay, what's the deal?
I'm sorry. The statue is just so terribly amusing.
Huh? Where are you going? And stop laughing! Hey, Linhardt! Get back here!
What? God, I love Linhardt. He's one of my absolute favorites. All right, and then it seems like finally we have Holst and Balthus.
Ah, fresh air. Time to get out of here and shake things up.
Sneaking off in the dead of night again, Balthus. Is it too much to ask that you not break every rule in the book?
Yeah, hey, Holst. Sure is a pleasant evening for a little stroll, yeah?
You can't honestly believe I'd fall for that. You know I'm going to have to write you up for this.
You have to do what you have to do, I guess. Or you could just come with me. What do you say?
If you haven't noticed, I'm trying to help you. Oh, very well. I'll join you.
Thought so. An upstanding guy like you would never... Hold on, back up a sec. You're actually coming? You?
That's right, Balthus. On one condition. I decide where we're going tonight.
Fine by me. But what's your game here? You've never been one for bending the rules.
Make no mistake, I went through the proper channels to get leave to go off base tonight. For the both of us, actually.
Oh, okay. Wait, for me too?
Uh-huh.
All right, your turn to share, pal. Hard as it is to believe, there are only so many tales about the storied king of grappling, and you've heard them all, twice.
Very well. The truth is, Balthus, I'm gravely worried about Hilda.
Oh yeah? What's been going on?
Her behavior has been peculiar as of late.
She seemed fine when I ran into her today. You sure you're not just imagining things?
No, something is off. I'm certain of it. She's been giving me the cold shoulder.
Have you tried talking to her? You could ask what her deal is.
Of course I did. But whenever I try to broach the subject, she just walks away. I don't remember doing anything that would have made her so upset. What has happened to my darling little sister? Tell me, Balthus.
Don't look at me. I'm as stumped as you. Maybe she's just at that age where she wants some independence. Though she's still all, Balti do this and Balti do that with me, come to think of it.
Here I am, pouring my heart out, and you have the gall to brag about my sweet sister's attentions. Unbelievable.
You really lose your cool when it comes to Hilda, you know that? Let it be known that on this day, the mighty Holst, defender of Leicester, revealed his true colors.
I'd gladly give up my reputation if that's what it takes to get Hilda back to normal.
I don't think that's gonna fix whatever's going on with her, pal.
Okay, and there we go. Another big chunk of supports. Speaking of Hilda, I think I need to change. She's not using Freikugel, but that's also because the axe I have is, well, stronger, but also has invert offense defense, so she gets even more damage out of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing that. And I guess in the meantime, I gotta change out Focus Strike, Spike, Lightning Axe, Returning Axe. We'll do Spike, so it's not just a dead slot. Okay, it's time. Go to the war map and get Gronder Field. Marching south into Empire territory, the Alliance forces arrive at Gronder Field. A showdown with Count Bergliez, the Empire's mightiest general, seems imminent. Okay. Wonder what our strategy options are going to be for this. Go ahead and save. Or if we have anyone to recruit. This seems like it might be the final showdown with Caspar. Whether or not we save him. I'm not 100% sure like how many people I really want to recruit. Just because I don't plan on using a huge variety since I'm going to be playing every path anyway. So I may pick and choose like, oh, we'll kill you this time. Or not, I don't know. We'll see.
Have you noticed anything amiss?
No, it's nothing. Looks like we're coming up on Gronder Field.
And here I was, bracing for a ruthless attack the moment we crossed the Great Bridge.
It seems like Count Bergliez wants to settle this the old-fashioned way. No tricks, just one soldier bashing into another. And look at that. He was nice enough to have his troops all lined up and waiting for us.
Those are all offensive formations. It's as if each battalion is a giant monster ready to pounce.
I thought the army that invaded Leicester was fearsome. But this force, they are truly in a league of their own.
Your legs are shaking, Lorenz. Are you scared?
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't be preposterous. I'm merely quivering with excitement over the impending battle.
Hey, check it out. Looks like we'll be up against Jeralt's company again today.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And this time, I'll slay the Ashen Demon for sure.
Well, my business is with their captain. I just wish there was a way I could speak to him.
You know Jeralt?
Of course. I'm his apprentice. But I haven't seen him in years. Not since he left my village. Don't get me wrong. I'm not about to go easy on him just because he trained me. I want to take him on and show him how much stronger I've gotten.
Jeralt's really tough. Don't get yourself killed, okay?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get out of there if it turns out I'm no match for him. Then I'll just keep challenging him until I am.
Watch out for the mercenaries. But remember, our real target is the Imperial Army's top commander, Count Bergliez.
If you aren't confident you can handle him, then keep your distance. But not to worry, because I'll be the one to bring him to his knees.
I'm counting on that, Holst. Look alive, everyone. The battle's about to start.
Okay, what's our map gonna look like? Okay. Defeat Count Bergliez. There's a chest way in the back. Defeat conditions, none. Let's see. Lester's Alliance, persuade Petra. Interesting. I wouldn't have expected her to be here. Increase the might of ballista attacks. Increase the attack power of all allies in allied strongholds. Petra, hire mercenaries. Summon mercenaries to engage the enemy force. I feel like definitely should have that one. Archer protection. Assign archer units to protect allies as they advance. Assign a heal unit to periodically heal allies. Okay. Increase the might of ballista attacks. Grab Petra? I don't... Again, like, I don't dislike pretty much almost anyone in this game. It's just one person. But... I mean, we're gonna use her eventually. I think I'm gonna let her go down. So we're going to ballista it up. And let's see. So how many? We have 3 playable slots only. Ooh, okay. Well, I think just because of what Leonie said, I'm gonna let her take one of them. And so that's 2 swords. I don't have anyone with lances, which may not be great. I'll get there eventually. I'm thinking with Raphael, I was kind of thinking of making him a holy knight. I don't know if going down bishop first is really gonna matter, but that's what that's the plan. Let's see. Lysithea, Raphael. I think I want to swap you with Balthus. Oh man. Mages. I was like Cavalier. Yep. Okay. Claude. Sure. Marianne. Let's see. Punching. 3 swords. 2 things of magic. A bow. Again, I only have the 1 axe too. Maybe I should start messing with Shamir. Or maybe... No. I'm thinking about Petra again. I was like, well, I recruit her just for... a weapon? Oh wait, I don't have Hilda on.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I just realized that. Okay, I think we're just gonna do this. And then, let's see. 24-minute completion time, 2,000 enemies defeated. Okay. Going back and S ranking the other main chapters, it always gets down to I have to literally farm 1 enemy.
Let's start by capturing the
to get
strongholds on the front
rest
line.
of the things. It's really annoying. Seize the strongholds and defeat the enemy vanguard. So I'm probably not gonna worry too much about like doing it first try. Okay, Hilda go there. Balthus.
No charge.
Okay, Balthus go there.
Just leave it to me.
Let's try this.
Claude. Oh, Claude go like
Let's see how
super
this
deep.
goes.
Take that guy out.
You can count on me.
Lysithea. Take that
I'll do my
one.
best.
Lorenz.
Now it is my turn.
Lorenz is doing his own thing. Is Lorenz one of my usables?
Where did Holst go?
Yes. Okay. I don't think I noticed that
Now
I
it
left
is
him
my
there.
turn.
I think I'm gonna do that because I haven't messed with Dark Mage enough to really know how I feel about it. Let's see. Let's have Leonie do that.
Not a problem.
Shez do
I've got
that.
this.
And we will attack this guy with Lorenz.
Is it safe to have people charging off by themselves?
Let's see, we got Sagittae and Miasma.
Preserve his strength at the start, so that he might be fully prepared to face Count Bergliez.
Okay.
He'll handle himself.
What is
Try to
that?
keep an eye
Oh,
out.
you know what? Let's see. Class details, Dark Mage. Can use magic, strong against mounted units. Against mounted units, okay. Low defense, weak against physical attacks, high resistance, strong against magic. Hold X to unleash Dark Miasma in a forward direction. Okay, that's what that was. Enemies touched by Dark Miasma will be temporarily paralyzed. Huh. Okay.
This stronghold will fall.
Good old Rose Rondo. All the crits. I think all the gold numbers, I believe, are crits. The Brawler.
Let's take them by storm.
Huh.
Let's take it down at once.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 is this one. Cool. Miasma. Alright, there's a mercenary over there. Let's see, has anyone actually completed their assignment yet? No. Just want to make sure. Sagittae. The 1, 2 into heavy. Is that 1 into heavy? Ooh, ice spike. 3 into heavy. Oh wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't feel as impactful as a Dark Mage as I do like a regular.
Bergliez's army is mediocre at best. We got this.
5.
I don't see the Ashen
Oh,
Demon
he
yet.
does have a tornado.
Better keep on
Okay,
our toes.
it's after 5.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
never
remember,
mind.
our
Hold
main
on.
target is Count Bergliez. There's no guarantee you'll face the Ashen Demon directly.
Aren't things going a little too well? There's no way the Imperial Army is this weak. No time to slow down.
Okay, but these guys. Claude has defeated Brawler. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Leonie, take that.
Yeah, let's do this.
Claude,
Let's try.
take
Let's see how this
that.
goes. Not a problem.
Shez. Ooh, where's Balthus? Okay, Balthus,
No charge.
take
Just
that.
leave it to me.
Not a problem.
Shez, take
I've
that.
got this.
And
Let's do this.
am I able to?
Don't worry, I won't
I think I'm able to
slack
take that. Leo, or not Leonie.
off. Not a child.
Lysithea is right here attacking with Lorenz. Okay. So we have all of this. So what's the next?
Yeah.
What's about to happen?
Something's off. It's like they're holding back.
Monica and their allies. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Immediately, let's have Lysithea. Let's see. Lysithea head here.
I'll do my best.
Claude, continue doing that. Balthus.
No charge.
Did you? I think
I'm on
you
it.
cleared
No
that guy out.
charge.
Take
Just
that
leave it
guy.
to me.
Leonie, not doing anything. We'll have you run in here.
Time to make a name for myself.
And I think everyone else is pointed at something for now.
In the
Oh,
name
and that's
of
it.
the
Von
Emperor,
Ox, Monica.
I,
Okay,
Monica
I thought that
von Ox,
was
shall obliterate the Alliance army.
Constant. But no, okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna
I knew
switch to Shez. Let's go to
Now it is
Lorenz.
my
Have
turn.
Lorenz run. Here?
There is
I don't know
nothing
where.
I cannot do.
Okay, and Shez is where? Okay, Shez, you
They
know
were
what?
hiding soldiers somewhere, but we should be able to break through at this rate.
This mage. Cavalier and their allies appear to be advancing on target strongholds. Okay. Where did I send Balthus? Balthus has a Horsebreaker fist. Petra and their allies down there. Ooh, we are getting run up on by all sides. I see.
The enemy is gaining strength. I can be catching them off guard and stopping them.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Petra. I'm going to kill you.
All right, take it down.
You are a formidable foe, but I will
Where did all
not
these
back
guys
down
come?
that easily. I cannot be letting you through.
Okay, let's see here. Where? Oh, we're working on taking that. Let's see.
Let's try this. Let's see how this
Claude
goes.
over there. Okay.
Smash that stronghold in the rubble.
Take this down. Asithia striking at Pier's edge. Shadow Blade. Okay. So let's see. Did Balthus take this yet? No. Okay. Let's tell Balthus to take that guy on. One of these. And that's ours. Okay. Let's see, just watch my HP over there. Let's take this. Stronghold Captain. Oh, Lysithia's on it? You know what? I believe in you, Lysithia. We'll come over here, take this base.
Take this. Take this.
Nice crit. Okay, Lorenz is working on that base captain. Shadow Blade might be able to take out the mage and this base captain at the same time and then have them go elsewhere. Because there's the mage. Base captain. All right. So, what do we have? Let's see. Lorenz.
Now it is my turn.
No, Lorenz, go help Lysithia over there.
I'm on it. No charge.
Balthus,
Just
do
leave it
that.
to me.
Has. Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
Don't worry.
Don't know where you
I
came
won't
from.
Slack off.
I was like, did we take this? We did. Oh, there's some horses over here. Where did I tell Balthus to go? Down there? Okay, you know what,
I'm on
Balthus?
it.
Actually,
No charge. Just
go take those out. And I am gonna go assist Leonie with Monica. We're gonna awaken.
Now, let us bring it down.
Fire sweep. Scoop them all up. Damage. And Monica has been defeated. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick, Monica. Let me look around. Okay, Lysithia took this one before Lorenz even got there.
Now it is my turn.
Tell Lorenz to go down here.
There is nothing I cannot do.
You can count on me.
Music though. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Lysithia go down there. Balthus.
no charge.
Balthus is fine there. Leonie, go help Claude. I think Claude needs a little bit of help over here.
Time to make a name for myself.
Oh wait, where? Okay, Petra's just chilling. Actually, are we fine over here? We might be fine over here. Hold on.
Don't worry.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
I'm actually gonna have Hilda work on that then.
I cannot
Okay.
push myself any further. But mark my words, I'll be back.
Okay, so Monica's not dead. I am running before my meter runs out to hopefully.
All right, take it down.
Yeah, do I need to do it this way? No, but
Hope you're ready. I got you now.
That pops all of them.
We did it. Now we don't have to worry about them coming up
Okay.
behind us.
It's a fourth of the way there, by the way. All right, so I'm going to shadow slide. I don't know if I can shadow slide while awakened. I should have tested that. But shadow slide, come out here, and I am just going to pop Petra real fast, like. Sorry, Petra. I mean, you might live this.
I am
look
having
at that.
problems. I must reconsider my way of fighting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
My dreams, my future. I cannot be dying in foreign lands.
I'll see you in another route, girl. Sorry. There he is. Oh, I like his weapon is cool.
But this is Empire territory. Do not think you will retain the upper hand forever.
I mean, it's kind of like ridiculously extra, but oh my god, the map. With the glow. All right.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to
There.
me.
Got it.
There.
Time to make a name for myself.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry,
Claude. Let's have you. They're kind of chill. I feel like gates are about to
the
open.
Imperial Army wants to fight us in an open field. It's what I expected, but it's still quite a sight to see their army up close. There's no
Open
way
up.
we'll be able to break through their formation.
Let me in.
If we could just make Count Bergliez come to us. I've got it. Anyone who can, go take out the Imperial generals on the southeast side.
That's where I. Thank you. It's like, please stop talking.
The southeast, but there appear to be plenty of enemies to the west as well.
Just go with me on this. We're gonna defeat those generals and then rave about how Holst took them down. We're gonna make sure the entire battlefield knows that Leicester's mightiest warrior has arrived.
Interesting.
I can no longer bear to watch quiet here in the sidelines. It is time to make my move.
Holst appeared as attacking enemy camp. Don't let Holst be routed. I don't.
We'll back you up.
I'd be surprised if he even could be. To be honest.
No Imperial dog is a match for Holst Sigisvald Gonnery.
All right, sorry for cutting you off, but you know, it's them's the breaks. They talk so much during combat, but there's a lot of pausing involved in this game.
No, there is nothing I cannot do.
Let's see. Yep, still working on that.
I'm on it. Just leave it to me.
On that. Leonie. Go there. Claude. There.
You are more formidable than I expected.
Ah, the enemy appears. Then I guess it's time for the Blade Breaker to put an end to both you and your schemes.
The Blade Breaker.
The Blade Breaker has certainly made an appearance, but it seems the Ashen Demon is further back among the enemy troops.
Okay.
Then we'll go after Jeralt first. The Ashen Demon might come out if he's in danger.
Defeat Jeralt and Eloise. Okay. Where's Leonie?
Got it.
Do it. I know you're at a disadvantage, but
Time
I
to
want
make
you
a
over
name
there.
for myself.
All right, and then
There's a commotion on the Eastern Front. Send any free generals over there at once.
Out of the way! Is that all you've got? You'll have to send your entire army if you want a chance of stopping me.
Holst, Claude told us to take down the enemy generals and then pretend like you did it.
I see. So he plans to use my name to draw out Count Bergliez.
Oh, I'm too far away from the second one.
Oh, so that's what he's doing. Now it makes sense.
Okay, we just seized something. Okay, do one of these.
All right, take it down.
Beat Brawler and their allies is the guy just killed by chance.
Let's see how this
You attack
goes.
you.
Unable to stop Holst's advance. Please send aid, Your Excellency.
So, Holst has appeared at last. Then I must go forth and face him myself.
I was like, what is going on over here? Swap over here. Ooh.
Caspar, this place is now under your command.
Okay.
Don't you dare lose to him.
Count Bergliez.
I wanted to fight Holst
No
too.
time to slow down. The enemy is on the move. Count Bergliez is headed this way.
Then he took the bait. Now we need to lure him into the stronghold.
Okay. Well, I am attacking Eloise, so he can wait. He's a big boy.
Do you remember me, Captain? Well, even if you don't, we have to fight.
Oh, Leonie! You've grown so much since I last saw you.
My name is Alois Rankin.
My name is Alois. Dies.
You will go no further.
I was so careless.
Child.
What was I thinking?
No time to slow
Now I
down.
have no choice but to withdraw.
Okay. Let me. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Can I tell you? Not quite, huh?
Let's try.
You're
Let's
still
see how
doing
this goes.
things?
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right. I see Baguette over there.
I'm on it. No chip. Just
I
leave
don't
it
know
to me.
how. Oh, all the way around. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Hilda.
Do this. Don't worry. It's my turn.
All right. You got this, Leonie.
Battle with me, Holst? Then I'd be glad to accept your request.
You're the one who sought me out. I will take you on right here, right now.
No, Holst. You're supposed to draw him into the stronghold first.
We're counting these in the stronghold. Right. Assassin is pretty much more
Couldn't he have stopped you?
more thief, but has that move. Okay, let's go, Leonie. You will win this fight.
You weren't ready for me.
The better mercenary. Good shit, girl.
If we can just shut the gate. Hurry and get away from Count Bergliez.
The retreat from the fortress of the plains.
You weren't ready for me.
Okay, so wait. They're in there. Okay, retreat from just the fortress. Okay, that's fine. No one else is in there. This is like some Tom and Jerry shit. Like, who falls for this? Though, I mean, to be fair, he did say it's like, oh,
There is nothing
you can count
where we don't have bronze, we don't have brains, we just smash them real good. Unga bunga smash, you know.
Jeralt's mercenaries have withdrawn. What will the Ashen Demon
I
do
love
now,
that.
I wonder?
He's in. Close the gate now.
Right.
You're
We've
sending
trapped
this
him.
many troops after me? Don't think I'm the only lion waiting to strike on this battlefield.
They both withdrew. Then it's up to me to turn this around.
Baguette is advancing to intercept.
Draw the
Okay.
Ashen Demon into the stronghold.
We have lost.
Oh. Okay, let's see. How am I doing on kills, by the way? Okay, okay. I might actually be able to do that without too much bullshit. Let's see.
I'm up. Just leave
Kill
it
that
to
guy
me.
already. And then why are these guys still alive? What are you guys doing over here? Like, honestly. Okay, you know what? Take Shez. Leonie.
Got it. Time
Take
to
that.
make a name for myself.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Surround the stronghold using whatever you can.
Look at that. Scythia defeated a mage. What's happening now?
Face you in my father's stead. They say this one's even stronger than the Blade Breaker. Avoid any direct engagement. We'll use the same strategy as we did with Count Bergliez. Bait
Brawlers,
the Ashen
get
Demon
your ass
into the
back here.
stronghold.
Lure back Get into a stronghold? Really? How dumb are they? Like, why is this our strategy? I feel like everything has been fairly sound. But these?
I guess Jeralt's defeat shook me.
Our fight isn't over. We'll settle this later. That takes care of those two. Now all that's left is to rain down a world of hurt on the Imperial Army.
Really?
My father's locked down, and I've got to step up.
Defeat Caspar and seize the ballista. Okay, Leonie.
Time to make a name
Take
for
that.
myself.
I'm on it. No, just
Balthus
leave it
there. Hilda there.
Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Now it is
Lorenz. Did you fall for a trap? What is happening? I don't
There
know.
is nothing up.
You there, you there. Is that everyone accounted for? Oh wait, Claude.
Let's try this.
Claude there.
So your plan is to use the ballistic to bombard them with arrows. Works for me.
Wow, Holst, you knew exactly what he was getting at. You must speak Claude.
You must speak Claude.
That's the last of them. They won't be looking for Count Bergliez now.
I love the damage. It's like I do good damage, but then like I throw out a shadow blade and it just deletes.
This is just the beginning.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
Just how strong are you?
Let's get all these base captains. Just so there's even less
Out of the way!
stuff around here. There's a mercenary, shadow blade. Did that delete 2 base captains in one go? Okay, we made it back to Lorenz and Lysithia. Balthus defeated Brawler. Okay. With Shadow Blade. Pop. Oh, I think I see. Okay, they closed the gate behind them. Okay, okay. Well, let's see here. Leonie, did I get a key?
Now it is
Can I open this? Yeah, go open that. And then Lysithia. You know what, Lysithia, I don't use the adjutant stuff much.
Allow me to
Join
aid
me,
you.
why not?
Let's see how this
Claude
goes.
there. Is that it for like enemy bases and like big boys? Yes. So at that point, we're just gonna go beat up Caspar.
All right, take it down.
Though I do kind of want to go in here and do one of these. Well, one, I want to see this. But 2, just for a big chunk of enemies killed. Help with that 2,000
So
goal.
you're the ones invading this time, huh?
Oh,
you
the stronghold captain wasn't even in it. Okay, Lorenz, open the chest. I see. I'll have to see at the end what he actually picked up. Oh, there we go. Okay, we just got to win. Don't gonna do anything extra. I appreciate it. All right. Do we happen to be... Ooh, you know what? There's a yellow pot in there. Yoink. All right. I'm just gonna walk in and blast Caspar away. Ooh. Money. Sorry, Caspar. It's gotta be this way.
Let's link up.
We must work together.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Well, I did get the blasting. Okay, so now we're just waiting on the game to catch up.
Let 'em fly.
We have literally everything else. Oh, dang.
They stole our ballisti? Caspar, how could you let this happen?
This is bad. I need to find a way out of here.
Weekend.
Now's our chance. Everyone, take out Count Bergliez. All the Alliance archers are ready and waiting. They probably know their way around the ballisti better than us.
Everyone, fall back if you need to. I'll defeat Count Bergliez. Into the fray.
Okay. Well, that wasn't... I was running there. I mean, sure. Like,
It's in your hands, archers.
Is there a yellow pot on the way? No. Oh, Bergliez is out. Bergliez unleashed, huh?
Leopold von Bergliez stands before you. Come and face me.
Fire sweet. Galvanized or whatever. Flash strike.
Your luck's run out.
God, there's the people here.
Impressive.
I can barely see. Claude, I need... Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally everyone is here. Bro, can you guys go away?
The strength to slay me, coward. Offer up your final prayers before I send you to the afterlife.
Bro, you're about to die.
Call you the strongest in the Empire, but I won't fall here. Face me if you dare. Clear out.
And just because we can, kill him with the warrior gauge. Oh, here we go. Sick.
The rumors sell you short, young man.
Likewise, sir. But I'm glad to see you're tougher than they say.
All Alliance forces! Fall back! Retreat!
What?
Too bad. We'll finish this later.
Until then, keep that head on your neck.
You too.
But, all right. They're like, but we had it. This was such a weird... What even was going on?
Do not pursue them. We will pull back as well.
We Tom and Jerry, two big names that should have no reason
Got a problem,
to be
everyone.
stupid enough.
Retreat as quick as you can.
Sir, the Ashen Demon has escaped and is attacking one of our other strongholds.
Baguette broke through.
No, we can't get cut off. Take a breather.
Baguette's about to die too.
There.
Did I just warp in place?
Everyone.
Okay.
Attack the Ashen Demon with everything you've got.
The Ashen Demon is as fierce an opponent as Count Bergliez. Do not let your guard down for even a second.
The others don't stand a chance. You're the only one who can destroy the Ashen Demon.
Okay, do one of these. The only one who can destroy the Ashen Demon. Claude did it before. All right. Where are they going, bro? Come back. I already used my warp.
How many times have we fought? Either way, this will be the last.
Will it?
We'll do it together! I got you now!
All right, there's half your health. Awaken.
I'm not letting you leave here alive.
Shadow Blade.
Come now. Can't you just get me an easy win?
Fire Sweep, getting the tornado. Shadow Blade.
We might actually have to work for this one.
You finally got that menace on
And
the ropes.
the finisher.
You can win this.
End our awakening early, just for the BM. Die. Oh, we got the clock power cheating. Got it.
Such vexing arrogance for one so small. Perhaps you truly are one of their descendants.
Why can you talk through?
In any event, you labor to destroy my vessel, did you not? That is a deed most foul. One you will pay for with your life. You cannot hope to win so bound in flesh. Pitiful.
This isn't a fight you can win. Get out of there.
Okay, but Sothis is like 2 feet tall. It doesn't matter.
You like.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Fight me.
Why so this?
This way! Hurry!
Sorry, Claude. I lost again.
We definitely did not lose. Do you see that?
I'm starting to think that mercenary really is a demon. Even in a fair fight, we end up looking like chumps. Listen, something's come up. We have to pull out now. It kills me to say it, but our victory here will have to wait for another day.
Yeah, why are we retreating?
Let's get out of here.
There is the S rank. Miracle Bean, Advanced Seal. That juicy 40%.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
And then you know the levels, yes.
More.
Hurry up. I really wish they would just like level up everyone all at once. Like I turned off level ups. Like I think they happened during that fight. I just turned them off because they're so annoying. It feels wrong almost to turn off level ups in a Fire Emblem game, but like they barely matter. Let's see, level up Miasma, Ice Blade, cool. Wind Sweep on Holst is almost level 3, sick. Lysithia's Mastered Bishop, okay. You can see all these mastered classes already. Nice.
I'll master this. I had this talent hidden away.
Renewal. That's mostly what I wanted off that class. Exorcist Tome. Oh, the Resistance Breaker, +7, base 60 might. Cool. Defender's Tome. This is essentially Thani from Radiant Dawn, which is pretty cool. I definitely want to soup up one of those, I think. But, okay. Give me that money. C support levels with Lysithia, Renown, and the chapter wrap up.
Why have you ordered a retreat, my lord? We nearly had them.
We've received an urgent missive from Duke Goneril. The Almirans are making their move.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that part of the... You guys saw that. I already forgot about it. There was Caspar and his dad, and then, yeah, the Almiran part I think was right after that. Talking about Shahid? And I can't remember the other guy's name right now. But yeah.
Of all the times. On what scale?
From what I gather, it's bigger than the force we faced 2 years ago. We need to get back to the Alliance, and fast.
But the attack 2 years ago was supposed to be the biggest one we faced in a whole century.
The Duke always keeps a careful eye on developments in the East. If that's what he says, then it's true.
Even if Duke Goneril and the neighboring lords rally all their remaining troops, it won't amount to much. Do you think we can make it in time?
We'll be cutting it close, but that's what Fódlan's locket is for. It should take the Almirans a while to break through that hulking chunk of stone.
We're not moving fast enough. I'll go on ahead. My lord, I leave it to you to finish things here.
Sure thing. We'll be right behind you. Just try and hold out until we get there. Everyone prepare for a full withdrawal. If we don't get home soon, we won't have one to return to.
War on two fronts,
latest turn
always
of
fun.
events, it seems unlikely we'll see the Ashen Demon again anytime soon.
And here I'd thought we won.
As did I.
Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength? Not that I'm making excuses. You gave me power of my own, and it still wasn't close to enough.
That's not true.
Of course it is. What am I even up against here? It's like I looked away for 1 second, and suddenly I was facing someone else entirely.
That would explain what was troubling me before. That is the unique danger I sensed. Still, you can win this fight. I know you can, and I'll do whatever I can to make it so. We'll claim victory over that monster together.
Take courage from Marval's words.
You know what? You're right. I'll be strong enough one day if I just keep at it. Still, one day could be years from now at this rate. We should probably think of a backup plan. And hey, the Ashen Demon's a mercenary, right? Might be best for the Alliance to toss some coin their way and put this whole rivalry behind us.
You want to hire that thing? Seriously? Fighting side by side with the Ashen Demon?
I mean, that's probably where this is gonna end up, so...
You make it sound like the worst idea in the world. We have a war to win here, remember? Gotta keep an open mind.
I understand now. You've witnessed your adversary's true strength and convinced yourself you cannot win.
What? No. I just know a valuable resource when I see one. And we're far better off with them than we are against them.
If that's really how you feel, then so be it. But trust me, you don't need to worry. You'll get stronger soon, I promise. So maybe don't go relinquishing your prey just yet. After all, I desire nothing more than to see you achieve your goals.
A glove does not defy the hand, and yet you've done just that. So this is my name. Yet I am also called the Beginning. I am progenitor and mother to all who call Fódlan home.
Is this for the viewer, or like... Because this shouldn't be Byleth's first introduction to Sothis.
Where am I?
I am not here to answer all you ask. Yet I will grant the one. You stand before my throne. If you so wish, then take a seat. But know then that your flesh is mine to wield. You lack the power to resist.
I guess, but I guess it is.
My flesh? What are you saying?
You should not have interfered. I could have cut that wretch down with a stroke. Oh, that one vexes me so. When next we meet, I must step in and deal with them myself. It is quite clear that you cannot my power safely wield. Do I speak plain?
Not in the slightest. I have so many questions.
Hey, lazy bones. Get up already. You sure you're all right? You don't seem like yourself.
I'm fine. just a strange dream.
Like the ones you used to have?
Yes, but this time we talked.
Huh?
You fool! That was no dream!
What's wrong?
Do you lack wits? My voice is not for him. Whenever I speak, it is for you alone.
On second thought, I think there is something wrong. I mean, my hair's still a different color, right?
You are mint chocolate chip right now, yeah.
And your eyes, too. How that happened is beyond me. Anyway, we lost the battle, so probably best to wave this place goodbye and find somewhere to rest up.
Is that a fact?
Actually, I think I'd feel more comfortable staying here on the battlefield a while longer. I just need to swing my sword around and get my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
If you say so, but if it gets any worse, tell me.
So, the Alliance army turned tail and ran. Surprising. It looked like they had plenty of fight left in them.
They received some sort of urgent message. I imagine that means a crisis has popped up somewhere in the Alliance.
Elmira, probably.
After only 2 years, the Elmirans have certainly grown restless lately.
Maybe they're in the middle of a succession. Been 20 years or so since their current king took the throne, after all.
So what are we gonna do? Go after him?
No. We'll let them go.
But when the Imperial army tried to withdraw from the Alliance, they were hunted down, destroyed. We should give them a taste of their own medicine.
The enemy's retreat takes them through our territory's richest grain fields. If we engage them, the Empire's breadbasket will go up in flames. What's more, they're leaving those fields untouched when they could just as easily set them ablaze. We'll repay their decency in kind.
Well, okay. If that's how you want to play it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Minister Bergliez, I must return to the Emperor and brief her on these latest developments.
Do what you must, but please deliver a message from me as well. About this war with the Alliance.
Our war with the Alliance has gone on long enough.
Who the hell is that?
That's what Minister Bergliez said.
Yes, although he didn't say so begrudgingly. It was almost as if he had come to respect the Alliance and its leaders.
The Minister of Military Affairs, admiring an enemy of the Empire? I cannot say that pleases me. The Emperor alone has the discretion to decide when to bury the hatchet with a foe, and when to bury it in their back.
That foolish warhorse has always caused nothing but trouble for me. You and the Emperor should be prepared for more of the same.
Hevering. Is that... Okay, I gotta Google. Whose last name? Is that his dad? Or is that Linhardt's dad? Linhardt's dad. Okay. Color in this is kind of like his model looks like he has black hair. It looks like he has green hair down there. It's green hair. That's okay. That's Linhardt's dad. Huh. Okay.
Then we shall continue to rely upon our Minister of Domestic Affairs to keep him in check.
I assure you, that man only ever pretends to listen to what I say. But I will grant that if nothing else, his intuition rarely misses the mark. Therefore, Your Majesty, I would urge you to seek an armistice with the Alliance.
I must confess, the same thought occurred to me when I heard that Ferdinand had failed to capture Deirdre. Perhaps it's time we focus the entirety of our armies on the Kingdom front and cease our attempts to conquer the Alliance through military means.
This is a really weird way of them being like, let's just give them a reason not to fight on two fronts and just deal with Elmira and concentrate on Elmira and save the Edelgard Dimitri feud for their own side of Fódlan. And
yes, through military means.
When an opportunity presents itself, send an envoy to Claude, assuming he doesn't fall to the Elmirans, that is.
He made short work of one of our armies. He will not lose to Elmira.
We should inform Minister Bergliez of your decision at once. If he catches wind that the Alliance forces are struggling, he may well charge off to fight Elmira himself.
I hardly think he would do something so... On second thought, who knows what that man would do? Minister Hevering, I shall leave it to you to compose the missive. Please write what you must to ensure the Count doesn't do anything rash.
Okay. That was a really big chapter end. I know it, like, in our save file says part 1. I wonder if that means, are we going into part 2 next? I don't know. Time will tell. But, oh, that is gonna do it. Still a long episode because the actual mission itself was pretty long, but it was cool. And then, of course, we had the giant block of supports. But, all right. Another chapter down with an S rank. That's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.